What is going on, everybody? Poker Dad here. Hope you guys are doing great. In this video here, I am going to be doing a review of a program that's new to me, and I think they are fairly new. It's called Intuitive Tables. What Intuitive Tables is it is a table management software for a decent number of poker sites, most of the main poker sites that everybody's playing on. Um, but I wanted to. I just started using it myself, and I wanted to share it with you guys and give you guys my thoughts on intuitive tables, and also show you what it can do because I think it's pretty darn awesome. Um, so this right here is actually their main website, intuitivetables.com. I'm going to leave a link to it in the description. So if you want to check this out, they do have a 2-week free trial period. Just feel free to click the link in the description. So this right here is the main page when you get to the website. You actually see a pretty cool video, little YouTube video introduction to how it works. Here's where you can download your trial. And this is where it just shows the different features, where they have different hotkeys, custom grids, which is really incredible how the grids work. Intelligent table moving, which is really great. You can do it with hotkeys, very easy to use with your mouse and whatnot. Intuitive mode, which is a really cool feature where it actually detects how many tables that you have and will actually adjust if you, let's say you're playing tournaments and you bust out of a tournament, and maybe now you had 5, it'll go to 4 table view. I'll show you guys that in this video. Grid management, drag and drop, and here are the prices. They do have the free trial, like I said, which is 14 days for free, which is a great way to try it out. I always love free trial periods. It's always annoying when different companies want you just to buy it without actually getting a chance to try it and then having to cancel, which is really annoying. They have a monthly charge of $12.99, and if you didn't want to do it monthly, you could always do $100 a year, which obviously gives you a savings. So that is their website. Pretty easy to use. They have a guide on how to use everything. The guide is actually pretty nice. I'm going to show you the guide real quick here. And of course, you can check this out yourself, but the guide is actually really nice here because it shows you the whole layout of exactly what Intuitive Tables looks like, but you can actually click on each link here and it will actually really look how in-depth this guide is here. You click on every little aspect of it and it gives you an idea of what each feature is, how to use it, and whatnot. So pretty cool. Like for example, right here, betting hotkeys shows you what the betting hotkeys looks like. But then maybe you're not sure how to use this button here. You click to and it says right here, new actions can be added from a drop-down list. Select a new action and then click add. Use number 4, number 5, number 6 to configure the hotkeys and settings for this new action. 4, 5, 6. So I mean, one thing I'm going to tell you right now that I really like about Intuitive Tables before I actually show you it running is this is easily the most user-friendly piece of software I've used for like anything, not just table management software, but just in general. It's just so super easy, very easy to use out of the box. Pretty much is what I'll say out of the box. Another great thing I'm going to show you guys before I get on to actually showing you guys the actual program running is one thing I really like so far is the fact that they have a Discord. Not only do they have a Discord, but it's an active Discord. I'll actually show you their Discord server right now. If you guys aren't familiar with Discord it's basically like a private chat or whatever that streamers like myself have. In fact, I'll leave my Discord link in the description. But just to get you guys an idea of what their Discord looks like, let me just pull it up here on screen. They actually have their own dedicated Discord where you can communicate right there with Intuitive Table support. Any questions you have, features that you may want. They have an FAQ here. They have tips and tricks here, feedback and suggestions. So you want to, maybe there's some features that they don't have that maybe you'd like them to have. You can communicate all this right here in their Discord. And this is something that I think is really helpful and something you should definitely take advantage of. So let me just show you the interface of Intuitive Tables. This is it right here. So as you can see here, this is the main screen. You have this choose template area here, which this is showing you. I didn't even mean to do that, but you get to see right here what it looks like. If you look really quick, I don't think it stays on that long, but you have a 2x2 mode, a 3x2 mode, a 3x3 mode, and a 4x3 mode. Now, the bigger monitor you have, the more space you have for each table. Me, I have a 32-inch monitor, so this is how it would look on my monitor, as you'll see. Right here, you have you can adjust your grids and stuff like that. You can make your grids on the left, on the right, the top, the bottom. For me, for the 2x2, I like it in the center. Just makes it easier for me to be able to look right in the middle of my monitor. You can change the table order. So if you want to have, for example, you want to have table 1 down over here for whatever reason, easily move table 1 over here, and now you have table 4 up over here. I'm not going to save that, of course. There's a play grid and a watch grid. I really don't know much about the watch grid, to be honest with you. I don't know why people would want to watch, but I'm sure if you do, it has that feature, which is really nice, I guess. Oh, here, this is where it shows the grid, so you can see the setup. I guess I move my mouse and then it shows real quick. Add monitor. If you have more than one monitor, like I do, I have 3 monitors. You can actually set up multiple monitors and different templates based on how many monitors you have. This right here is going to show what tables are running at the time when you're playing. So this way, then you know if for whatever reason maybe you're using the stack and tile feature, and you want to see what tables are running, because maybe you have more tables that can actually be on your screen, especially if you're using something like stack and tile, which Intuitive Tables does have, by the way. I haven't used it yet, so I can't really give you much of a review on how the stack and tile works on here, but they do have the feature. New table location, you got play grid, stack. Again, I think that really comes more into play, especially when you're doing stack and tile and whatnot, and just all this other stuff here. You can make hotkeys for different layouts if you want to switch quickly, but you don't really need to use that because it has what's called here intuitive mode. And intuitive mode is really sick because, and I'll show you guys in a minute, or a few minutes. What's really cool about intuitive mode is, like I said, let's say you're playing 5 tables and now you bust out of one of your tables, it's automatically going to go to the 4 table view. Same thing, it's like you have 10 tables going on and now you bust out, it's going to go to the 9 table view, so forth and so on. And it does that automatically, which is a really, really sweet, awesome thing. Poker sites over here, this is where you click off which poker sites which poker sites that you are using. So for us here in the United States, I have here WPN, Chico, and Ignition clicked off because these are the poker sites that I have access to. Obviously, I play on Global Poker as well. You cannot use Global Poker with Intuitive Tables because it's browser-based, but also you can see they have here Stars, Pacific, which is WSOP 888, GG Poker, the iPoker Network, Winamax Network, and the Party Network as well. This hotkey setting, I really haven't had a chance to dive into this much yet to really know exactly what this all does here. Here's the table hotkeys. So for the table hotkeys, I don't really have anything much set up here, but as you can see, you can make hotkeys for different things you may want to do. Add table to main grid, remove table from grid, all these different options here. They do also have a built-in random number generator, which I set up a hotkey for, but I actually don't use it. They do have a random number generator built in as well, and you can create a hotkey for that as well, which is a pretty nice feature. Close table, close all tables, minimize table. So you can make hotkeys for all this different stuff here. So if you like hotkeys, and me, I've never really been much of a hotkey person until actually I started using Intuitive Tables, especially with Ignition, for my bet sizing, which is really what I'm going to get into now, because this is what I really use a lot, is the betting hotkeys. So what's pretty nice about the betting hotkeys, you can create your own custom bet sizes, as you see here. So for Ignition, for example, if you're familiar with playing Ignition, they're very limited on what they don't have custom bet sizing. You have half pot, 3/4 pot, and like pot. you know. So and then in terms of pre-flop, you got 3x, 5x, and if you're a tournament player like myself, you need more options than that. Cash game, maybe that's fine, but for tournaments, you know, you need more options than that. So what's pretty sweet here is that you can create your own bet sizes here. So as you can see, I have a 2.3 big blinds, 2.5 big blinds, 3.5 big blinds. This is what I would be using for pre-flop. And for post-flop here, I have a 33% size pot, so a 33% pot size bet, 66% pot size bet, and I'm not actually using the 75% pot size bet just because Ignition has that button, and I'm pretty much just using these here for Ignition because the other sites that I play on, they have custom buttons, so I'm really more concerned about using this here. So this is a huge deal for me, the fact that they have these hotkeys. And the great thing is the hotkeys work really, really well. Have not had any issues yet using them. Again, these are the poker sites that you can use these hotkeys for. And as you can see here, they also have a web guide for site setup as well. This is all part of their guide, so for setting up for each site. Although for the most part, everything is pretty self-explanatory and simple to use. Here you have stack setup. So this is another thing that I use hotkeys for. Because, like I said, I also play on Global Poker, and Global Poker doesn't work with intuitive tables. So I have to position Global Poker tables where I want them in relation to where these slots are. So what I would end up doing is I use the Shift plus number keys to move tables around. So instead of having to drag a table, I actually use hotkeys to move my tables around, and you can do all that here, among other different actions as well that you can use hotkeys for your table management. As you can see here, they also do have the stack and tile feature, which I used that for a little bit, not with this program, but with another program. But I actually decided I really prefer seeing all the tables in front of my eyes. It's just a lot easier for me. And you can do single stack as well. If you just wanted to stack all your tables as well, you can do this with intuitive tables as well. Here you have settings. So this is a very cool thing too. The different settings that they have here. You have table borders. Enable border around active tables. So the table that you are currently working on. And this right here, which I do have enabled, enable border on hero's action. So if you have a table that maybe you're not looking at, but you have an action that you need to take, it will put a border around that table, which is pretty cool. You can also randomize the colors if you wanted to as well. I don't know why you would want to. That's not something I would ever do. I just have mine set to red. So this way then I know if I'm on a table over here and boom, table over here, I need to have an action, it's going to have a red border around it. So it catches my attention, which is kind of important because you got multiple tables going on. You got different things happening all over the place. Anything to make it a little bit clearer on, okay, I have an action I need to do here. They have auto time bank for ignition, which is huge. Because I mean, not having auto time bank is a complete nightmare. So the fact that we have an option to click off auto time bank here is very good. They also have an 888 WSOP as well. I don't play on those sites, so I don't know the deal with them, but I'm sure. I'm sure that they're needed. They have the table cycling as well, which was explained to me, and I still don't quite understand it. But if you are into something like table cycling, they have it. Move tables delay, which I don't quite fully understand. I don't use this feature. And some other specific site settings for WSIP, PokerStars, and Party Poker, which I can't tell you anything about because I don't have access to those sites. I don't live in Nevada, so I can't play on WSLP or New Jersey, and I obviously don't have access to these sites as well. So because I am in New York, and license would just give you updates on your if you purchased a month, a year, and whatnot. Anyway, that's enough about this. The user interface is incredible. What I want to show you guys now is it in action. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to move this off screen, and I'm going to open up tables. I'm going to open up some tournament tables from Ignition, BetOnline, and America's Card Room. And I want you guys to see how the layout ends up working here. And I'm also going to show you how the intuitive mode works, which is really sweet. So I'm going to move this off to the side. And I'm going to open up my And open up some lobbies for some stuff that I can just grab some tables from the 3 sites. And we'll open them up one by one. So, and you're going to see how the tables actually pop into position. And again, remember, we have this on intuitive mode, so I don't have to change anything. So first I'm going to open up here an ignition table. Boom. Ignition table pops right into place. Okay, let's grab another ignition table. There's the next ignition table. Okay, let's go grab ourselves a bet online table. There's a bet online table, pops up into slot number 3. Let's get ourselves an ACR table. ACR table pops up into number 4. Now let's go get another ACR table. I gotta find another ACR table. Bam. You see that? I did nothing. I just opened up another ACR table, and it went to now the 6 table view with the intuitive mode. Let's get another bet online table. Boom. There you go. Another bet online table. It's time for now our 7th table. Let's get our 7th table. Boom. There you go. Now we're into the 9 table view. Get another bet online table. And we'll take another bet online table. I like my bet online tables. Okay, now it's time. Let's get ACR back up. All right, now we're going to go into 12 table view for you maniacs out there with your 12 tables. And we'll get one more ignition table. And we have our 12 tables going. Pretty simple, pretty easy. And as you can see here, you put your mouse over each table and it pops out in front. Really, really slick design. The way everything just all connects to each other as well. That's another really, really great thing about intuitive tables is they did a really, really good job at, I'm just going to mute this real quick. They do a really, really good job at sizing all of these tables. So this way then everything fits perfectly on your screen. I have never seen anything like this before on how well it does this. And again, this is all out of the box. It works like this out of the box. You don't have to sit to mess with any settings. You literally can download this, click on what site you're playing on, and you're good to go. So it's pretty freaking amazing. I'll just show you the hotkeys right here. Like this right here is table number. Oh, actually, before I show you that, I just want to show you real easy, okay? We have this table here. Let's say we want to swap it down with the bet online table. Let's just show you how that works. Bam. See how the bet online table went right quickly over here? Pretty easy. Move this ACR table over here. Bam. Move this bet online. It's that simple. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. This is really, I freaking love it. I've never been a big table management person, and I have fallen in love with this program like right away. So I think you know my review is. My review is I freaking love it. Also, like I said, you can use the hotkeys as well. So if I press, I think I made my hotkey. So let's say I'm going to move this to number 5, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I push Shift 5, see, all right. So that's one thing is if you have a table there, it won't. If you have a table in that particular slot, it won't let you move there. So if I shut this off here, and now move the 5, I guess I have my. Let's see where all the tables are. Show grid. Oh, okay. 5 is right here. So let's move this here, just so I can show you guys. I messed something up here. I screwed something up. Oh, because I moved this one over here. I want to move this to... all right, so wait, what grid is this? Let's see. All right, so this is grid 3. So let's move this to grid 3. Shift 3. Okay, see how I moved that there? I just press Shift and 3, and that moved back. Now I can move this one over here to 5 if I want to. Boom. Shift 5. So now, just again to show you how cool the intuitive mode is, now I'm going to start shutting off tables. Shut this table off. Shut this table off. Now we're back into 9 mode. 9 table mode. Shut off this table. Shut off this table. Shut off this table. Now we're back into 6 table mode. this table, this table. Now we're back into 4-table mode. And it's that simple. So the big reason why I'm going to recommend intuitive tables is ease of use. I've used all the other table management software that are out there, and they're difficult to get started. And unless you have like a programming degree, some of them really they're difficult to use. This right here, you download intuitive tables and you're good to go right away, right outside of the box. Literally all you have to do is just click off what site you're playing on, and you're going to be good to go. And you can set up your hotkeys, you can set up whatever you want later on. But just like literally right out of the box for the actual table layouts, it works right away. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So I'm going to say 100% I recommend intuitive tables. Definitely give it a try. It's got a 14-day free trial period, so you can try it out. You don't like it? Well, it doesn't really matter then. You just, whatever, you move on with your life. But if you do want to try it out, do me a favor, click the link in my description below and give it a go. Also, if you want to go and check me out on Twitch, I'm streaming poker on Twitch. That's at twitch.tv/PokerDad2878. You want to join my Discord? I'm going to leave my Discord down in the link in the description as well. Obviously, click that subscribe button here. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And follow me on Twitter at PokerDad2878. I hope you guys like this little review rundown of intuitive tables. And yeah, feel free to leave any comments or whatever, any questions you might have. Join their Discord. And until next time, PokerDad.